in. Dun dun dun. The fate uses even the large photos to be more recognized.
난
It was
보자마자
unnecessary
넌
to
걸
him because immediately knew it was.
대체 언제 찍은
When did they take?
부산 갔을 때야.
It was taken when I went to
난 언제인지
Busan.
그래.
I remember when.
언제는
That's
안
not the
중요해.
question. The real
왜가
question is why.
중요하지?
You were there. Ina's eyes slightly
뭐였어?
trembled. What did you?
스토커!
Who? My stalker?
아니에요.
No way! His sharp cry echoed around the room.
어떻게 그렇게 말씀하실 수가 있어요?
Here we go again with that face. God, that face looks like a fucking meme. How can you say that? I went on my way to take care of you. Why do you look serious? You really think I'm a stalker? Maybe not. Maybe not? No, absolutely not. Period. Now explain your presence in the photos. Actually, something else came off my timeline. I saw a post of my school building. And that guy with green hair introduced himself as a reporter and interviewed about Yuhyuk's club activities. Attention, watch out for that guy, Sale. He came to my school lying that he was a reporter and collected private information about the contestants. He's definitely up to something. Some say he looked like a guy who asked around about me at my school. Are you kidding? How can they tell it's me? Just by looking at... What did you really do? Wow, it's just ridiculous. Sale took a step back and began to laugh all of a sudden. What really happened? That's actually my question. Are you accusing me like this based on some groundless post on Facer? Are you responsible for what happened to the A-song? Oh, Jesus Christ! What? Peter's got to do with the A-song! I've seen other posts and people say that Sale guy and Ina must be separated for her safety. That guy is Ina's stalker. Looks like he finished Hye-sung off because Hye-sung tried to threaten Ina or something. He was about to threaten me or something, kick me out of the audition, so you silenced him. But you already knew everything he was going to say. Jo-young held Ina's hand. Wait a sec. Sale, it's important you give us a proper explanation. Sale took a step forward toward Ina. Jo-young and Ina both took a step back when he did. Ina, please don't accuse me of being a stalker and murderer, because I'm not. You can't do this to me. You know I sincerely care about you and your safety. How can you trust the gossip from fate over me? Think about all these suspicious posts brought up just during the last couple minutes. I should trust you without proper explanation. I told you. Picture was a coincidence. I'm people mistook me for someone else. That doesn't explain everything. You treat me like a guilty person. Who is really innocent here anyway? Now it's getting very somber and tension. I already told you everything. I didn't kill Hye-sung. I don't have any smartwatch or phone. I can't make a phone call. How would I even know Hye-sung went to the restroom? Maybe you didn't, but you just happened to find him in the restroom. Please, stop assuming that I'm the attacker. And give me something to prove your innocence. That's what I've been doing all along! What should we do about this? We can't just disregard everything as coincidence. Looking at the fact that this fight between Sale and Ina caused a calamity last time, I'd say that we should try and defuse the tension first. We need to stop them first. Please do. Okay, we all need to relax. And I need to hear what you're hiding from. It all started because he liked her. Everyone started to raise their voices. How's it going there? No mass fat, I guess. Don't screw it now, we've done well so far. Do-young suddenly came back to his senses. The mood here is not so good. No doubt, you guys have been trapped now. Just stick together, control yourself and take charge of the situation. This leads to a physical struggle, there could be an accident. Like, I don't know, maybe someone falling and impaling themselves on debris or something? Wait, I said wait! Everyone fell silent and Do-yoon screaming. Relax, both of you. Hey, is that your stance? I'm just worried you might hurt yourself. Do-yoon nodded and stood next to Do-yoon. We can't allow any more casualties. I have nobody on my side. Sure, we can talk this out. What do you mean? You're about to finish an innocent person's life. I'm also against this call. But we can't just ignore things that have risen to the surface. To lose control, we cannot stick together anymore. Okay, then let's put aside everything except for the state first. Let's not put anything aside! So you're just going to keep your mouth shut? Well... Sale glanced around for a moment. Okay, fine, but I won't tell you every detail since there's some things I'd like to keep them to myself. You think this is a joke? Do-yoon stopped Ina, who was about to take a leap at Sale. Okay, tell us what you can. Sale dropped his arms weakly. Sale's eyes regained focus on his glasses. What do you want to know? Ask me. Witness backstage. Sale was like Sumon's servant, and he always carried a notebook to take down everything, including people's small mistakes, and report them to the producer. Sale was severely scolded and condemned by Seung-yeon, even in front of other people. Cranky. Sale left a bad impression on the fans who attended the open broadcast. Those fans seemed to share something about him. My fault, she cried and laughed however she wanted. She had demanded too much from me every day. Was I supposed to satiate her? Scandal explained. Testimonies, photos. Audition history. Gold digging? Ju-yoon bit her lip so hard that blood started to ooze out. Ouch!
아니요.
Ju-yoon, it's just their conjecture.
너는?
So about you, which side are you on?
그래요.
I'm on your side. I'm not your childhood friend, but I've known you enough through this audition. I don't believe any of that.
그래.
Yeah, you're better than the friends I've had for a long time. A dark shadow briefly passed over Ju-yoon's face. That fate supposed to lie. What really happened was... It was an offer for a
Huh?
From the businessman? Yeah, that guy sent word to my agency's boss and he passed on to me.
대체...
Why would the agency ask you such bullshit?
그렇지만...
Tried to persuade me by saying we work so...
그건...
That's such bullshit!
맞아.
Yes, it's absurd, right? But back then, I accepted it. Marriage. I had to think about what that was for a minute there. I'm reading in the story I'm reading. Someone said he hovered around the contestants. That's true. Why did he do it?
저기
Do you want to know the reason? Ji-yoon put her hand by her face and paused to think.
그건
Does it really have to be Sale? If it's true, it means a production crew member was involved in the field work.
아무래도
He might have volunteered. If that's the case, I'm usually so.
그치만
아마도
If Singyeon gave the order, he couldn't refuse it. But I can't imagine why not.
그럴까?
It's possible I was following an order from him. God, kinda hard to talk from hiccuping. Ji-yoon's gaze turned to Do-yoon again.
그게
Did they show more information about contestants? I thought what they showed us was enough. I don't know what Singyeon had in mind. Right, he looks familiar.
이제 알겠어.
Now I understand why people say Fate is a scary world.
그랬었지.
You said it was season 2. Yeah, it's been about 4 years. I thought everyone would have forgotten by now. I was wrong. The internet crowd could find out about any contestants regardless of their talents. Sale quietly fiddled with his bag strap with a grim look on his face. It just keeps on coming.
있잖아.
Are you gonna try again?
형까지.
That's absurd! I got eliminated at the start of the preliminaries, then why would I do that? As you see, I'm part of the staff now. Even if the staff had the chance? Nope, I have no regrets whatsoever.
결국
They have been saying all kinds of things. Ever since the survivors list with the photo and name came out.
대체
This isn't the situation I expected. Kyuhyuk covered his mouth and paused for a moment.
도인아,
The things we're hearing now, do you believe them?
아니
Not all of them can be true. Some of them are groundless. I knew you'd
맞아.
say that. I couldn't agree more. Not all of them can be true. Some of them turn out to be true. Kyuhyuk sighed and looked at Do-yoon.
역시
Sale might know more about us than we think. Do you think he's ever showed it unknowingly while in here? Doyun paused to think while staring at Gyu-hyuk.
그땐
And Hye-sung called us one by one to blackmail us. He said he knew what Hye-sung was going to say. Sale said enough. He said he knew why Ino was feeling anxious. Gyu-hyuk stared into the air while rubbing his chin. Do you think he was just being rhetorical?
그건
Sale always carried that notebook with him. You can't fabricate that kind of story just by looking at photos on video. But apparently it intended to. Ju-young's gaze wandered.
괜찮아요?
You okay,
내
Ju-young?
생각엔
Something comes to mind, although it might be irrelevant. Where is it? One of the eliminated contestants told me that Sale once made a very rude remark.
그렇다는 건
That's the problem if it's true. It's not Sale's job to condemn others and the guys of the eliminated. Nothing related to his work. He was waiting for the bus to go home after the list of those eliminated was announced. That's when Sale approached him and told him that he was ugly in his post. Seriously? Does someone already eliminated? Ju-young nodded after a brief pause. It was during Super Week. I'm not sure if you remember that little chubby guy. Sale also added that if he didn't have talent, he should have made. So Sale kept mocking him into the bus. Did he tell you himself? Yes, he contacted me during the finals. He also said Sale was looking at his notebook even while mocking me. There it is again, notebook. There's so much tension, you could cover it with a knife.
말이 돼?
One more coincidence, he might be sitting in my bedroom next.
아니었어.
It can't be a coincidence.
당연하지.
Of course not, it's ridiculous. Gave me the chills when I saw the enlarged photo. Now for revealing the list and photos would lead to this. Would have never known everyone from the list of survivors.
어때?
I'm nervous, I'm also worried about how you feel. As soon as we took Senior out of the picture, no problem arose.
그래.
Well, it's true we are at a disadvantage. You sometimes act on impulse before we can stop you. I won't do it if you stop nagging at me. Or if the situation gets worse. Yeah, that can't be coincidence. Not long after the controversy with the fake singer ends, all of a sudden, new details leaked about Sale. Well then, I have no idea. Ina shook her head with a blank look on her face. I just hope this isn't the worst case scenario I've been envisioning. What's the worst case scenario? I can't say aloud. Any single word could become my reality. I need to end this before it gets cabin fever, mayhaps.
알겠어요.
I'll try to explain what happened. Sung-yeon asked me to check on the finalists and I did.
어?
What was that? The original. You checked on us?
그게요.
Just casually, nothing serious. Remember how Hye-sung tried to hide his criminal record? She wanted to validate the stories that you guys shared with the production crew. Sale wiped the sweat under his nose with his shirt sleeve.
근데 그게
She also asked me to conduct some interviews, but there was nothing special, so I don't really remember anything.
그거 있잖아.
Why did she ask you to do such a thing? You're floor
뭐가요?
director.
알잖아.
아니라고요.
아닌 것 같아.
진짜
That was very unpleasant. How come nobody told me about that?
진짜
I had no idea what was going on. Ina suddenly stopped while buying a lip.
어?
What's the matter with you?
혹시
Photos, videos, is that it? About what? You give me tons of advice for nearly everything. About walking, talking, my hair. Uh-huh.
말이
Yes, I'm sure he wasn't doing that to you, Ju-yoon, or Ju-hyuk. Ina gulped and continued.
들어봐봐.
Mm-hmm.
그래?
It wasn't from Sung-yeon?
그래.
No, it wasn't. He said he had an idea for me. He said Sung-yeon wouldn't notice a minor change. Ina braced herself with both arms. He even stopped my interview and made them do it again from the start. Said some of my speech then from my character concept. He even told me what gestures I should make. Even the camera crew was getting sick of him.
그래서
He's never done that to me before, so did you go along with it?
어쨌든
I said I would, but I never did. Now I know how he was able to make comments about everything I did. Always watching. Creep.
그런 편이죠.
It's no secret, everyone saw it. It didn't matter where or when. Sale snarled at Do-yoon, who seemed hesitant. I wasn't the only one, she reprimanded all the staff members. Jung-yeon wasn't tolerant at all, especially during the finals. Just one mistake and the show's a burst.
인정해요.
Anyone would be pissed off.
나는
Sale, That's about it, nothing special to it. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm feeling embarrassed.
모르겠어요.
It's a mystery why you guys never saw it. I guess you guys have missed. Fuck.
도윤이 형. 그치만
그게
어쩔 수 없죠. 그게요.
That's a coincidence.
저기
Sale, are you gonna keep repeating the same
도윤이
thing?
형,
Are you gonna believe me if I tell you more? I went to Busan on some business before the finals began. What business? Do I have to tell you about that too? Busan is not a small city at all.
억울해요.
Maybe I went somewhere that happened to be near Ina's home. Sale bit his lip.
인정해요.
Anyhow, I did some monitoring because I ran into her by chance. Everyone watches the stage for a show. The staff is no exception, right? I might be able to discover new aspects from her away from the stage. That's all I can say about the photo.
아닌 것 같아.
That's too much of a coincidence. Nothing makes sense. You even found in more than one photo.
네.
I knew you'd say that. If you don't trust me from the get-go, you won't believe anything I gotta say from now on.
그게
Give me more details. A coincidence is a coincidence, after all. I'm on to other contestants as well. Just not proud that wasn't anything special. Huh? I didn't mean to do that.
그건
It's the same as Tatum's. Monitoring? What was the scope?
네.
I knew you'd say that. It's just having various perspectives to see if there's an element that could give more richness to the character. Everyone wants to show only the proud parts of themselves. Realistically, that's not possible. Are you sure you didn't go to
아닌데요?
Busan to monitor?
그리고 이제 알겠어요.
I understand why people say faith.
있잖아.
Why didn't you tell us earlier? That's nothing to be proud of. Do you know what happened after failing in the preliminaries? Sailor stared coldly at Do Yoon, who looked bewildered. He complained and made a big fuss about it, and it was all on TV. It's horrible, I'm even ashamed to talk about it myself.
그럼
That's... There was an awkward silence. The conversation made me enough to ease the tension. What should I do? Reconcile with one another? Hand in hand across the barrier? The explanation is far from enough. Make your choice. It's okay to skip it. But it's better to clear things up. The point is, we don't want any more trouble. I know. Then go ahead and do your
상황이
thing.
제자리나 마찬가지야.
We aren't getting anywhere with this.
어쩌지?
What do we do now?
길은 두 가지일 거야.
We have two options.
미심쩍은 데를
To resolve the conflict by getting to the bottom of this, or
일단
just let being wait for
덮어두고
the rescue team to arrive.
덮어놓고 가는 게 될까?
Do you think it's possible for us to let
얘기하는
it be?
동안에도 또 다른
Even as we
얘기가 나오는
speak now,
상황이야.
things just keep surfacing. You
이들
can't just let it slide.
더 얘기한데도 같은
This
자리
ain't going anywhere, even
반복했더니
if we
최소한
don't.
정리라도.
I'll ask again as a
솔직히
review story.
말해준다면
You tell us the truth, the doubts will disappear. Sale raised his head when Do Yoon came forward.
뭐예요?
What?
네가 한 얘기
I'd like to summarize the things you just said.
여태 말했는데
계속 나오는 얘기들
Things keep
때문에
surfacing and it's
다
confusing
솔직하게
everyone. I
대답해줬어.
would like your frank answer.
어디서부터
Where do I start? Sale closed his mouth and adjusted his posture.
사진에 나온
Sale in Ina's photos. He said he was on leave and saw her there by coincidence. They was just fulfilling his duties as a staff member by checking up on her just as he would for any other contestant. What Sale did was not just monitoring her. There were clearly posts that suggested the opposite. You said you're monitoring Ina after you saw her in the street coincidentally. What about it? You got yourself involved in her audition many ways. You tried to micromanage her behaviours in many cases. Is that a problem? I was just assisting the contestant. I'm not saying it's a problem. You talk as if you're doing that to all the other contestants. But you weren't monitoring everyone else fairly since your target was only one contestant. Sale slowly dropped his eyes. You think people always walk the talk? Just walk the walk and talk the talk. No, always, but you need to clarify your point. Let's move on to other topics. People testified that they saw Sale gathering information about the contestants. He said he never crossed the line when collecting the information and couldn't even remember why he had collected it. He said to avoid confrontation. A clearly post that suggested the opposite. You said you asked around about the contestants but can't remember them anymore, right? What about it? You said you have no more interest in the audition. But you openly criticised the contestants who were eliminated. You also said that contestants needed to pull strings if they were not talented. Yes, so what? What does that have to do with me asking about the contestants and not remembering it? Come to think of it, it wasn't a relevant topic. They're inside out confusion. I got a bit confused with the order.
다 끝난 걸 파고 들어가려니까 그렇죠. 계속 이러시면.
그럼 다른 Sale
was eliminated during the preliminaries in the second season B-Stars. He said that so many people left.
정말 미련이 없었어. 분명히 반대되는 얘기가 있어. 예전에 베스타에 참가했던
So you participated in B-Stars in the past season. What about it? You said you have no more interest in your audition. You openly criticized the contestants who were eliminated. You also said that That sounds like you're still personally attached to the audition. Sale fell silent for some time. That doesn't feel like attack to you, son. I know, I just want you to be more honest with me on the topic. Doyun tried to question the relevant matters, but there was no progress. He's denying everything except his past audition experience. Doyun felt exhausted by the situation, getting nowhere. That's when Ina walked towards Sale. Let's do one more and call it a day. What is it? There's something we haven't checked yet. All eyes were on Ina. You have no idea? Ji-young slowly looked towards Sale. Suddenly Ji-young turned her head to Ina again. And the eyes met.
언니는 안 모양이네.
You saw it, huh?
저 메신저 백.
We haven't checked what's in the messenger bag.
이걸
What's your interest in my bag?
세성이 굳이 보자고 했었지.
Haesung demanded you to show your bag before, but we let you off the hook.
프라이버시예요.
This is my personal stuff!
여기 일하고 상관없어요. 안 돼요.
My bag has nothing to do with what's going on around here. No! Ina tilted her head and took a step forward. Feeling uneasy, Do-yoon followed her.
밀어붙일 거야?
You won't force him to do anything, right?
더 나가지 마.
Please think before you do anything physical. You don't want to push him off the stage and watch him get impaled on any more debris, do you?
내용물만이라도 대충
Can't
보여줄
you
수
just show us
없겠어?
what's in it?
추천 내용을
I'm
읽어보거나
not going to
하지
read your
않아.
notebook. After everything you put me through, does this ever end? See, he's hiding something. Sale lowered his head as Ina shouted.
적어도 시간을.
Give me some time at least then!
왜?
Why? So you can hide some stuff in the bag?
나 진짜
Open it now. I'm
헷갈리거든.
really confused right now. Do-yoon bit his lip and just stood there. He couldn't refute a couple of Sale's arguments. Now Sale had been asked to open his bag to prove his innocence, no one could tell what had happened next. Sale took a step back and looked at the
다른
group.
분도
You guys all agree
어떻게든 제
that
가방을
my bag has to be opened? Nobody was willing to give an answer. This must be a freaking joke.
낯가리 짓을 해도
After everything I've done for you, all this I get?
그러게 말이 근데 알아?
So you say, but you know what?
네가
You brought it upon yourself. Ina began to run towards Sale, but Jo-yoon blocked her.
이나
Listen, Ina.
억지로 뭔가 할
Don't you even
생각이면
use force like that?
난 봤잖아. 완전
You saw him. He's acting all weird.
짜고짜 까불으니까
You're
그렇죠.
coercing me to open all of a sudden. Shit. To think, if Jo-yoon hadn't stepped in the way and stopped Ina, we probably would have had a repeat of the events of normal ending.
알아.
I know it's strange.
숨길 게 없다면 보여줄 수도
I know he
있다는
can
거.
show it to us if he has nothing to hide.
하지만 아까 얘기할 때도 다
But we couldn't even
반박하지
refute his
못했어.
arguments earlier.
명분도 없이
Can't
치고받아서는
get
안 돼.
fit for any justification. Ina glared at Sale across Jo-yoon's shoulder. Sale lowered his head unwillingly.
누나 말이 맞아.
Couldn't agree more with Jo-yoon,
언젠가는 밝혀질 일이야.
who complied eventually.
나만 별쪽 만드네.
Am I the crazy one here?
너,
You better thank Jo-yoon. Ina slowly approached Sale.
나 똑바로 봐.
But look me in the eye. Why?
그렇게 눈을 깔고
keep your
있으니
head
그걸
down.
못 보니까.
You won't see this. Ina,
무슨 짓을?
what have you done? The bag was open in the midst of her struggle. And the bag's contents spilled out on the stage. A tablet? Was clearly a tablet PC on the floor.
숫자 말고
You said you only had a notebook in the bag. Ina's angry shout suddenly stopped.
사진.
Photos! No, wait! Photos and notes were lying scattered around the notebook. There were also documents on the Beastars contestants. Give them back! Sale snatched a few things out of Hyuk's hand.
스토커 같은 거 아니야.
I'm nothing like a stalker.
내가 아니었음.
His son would have eaten you alive if it weren't for me.
I
I tried so hard to stop that from happening. How dare you call me a stalker? I didn't want any recognition, but come on, at least show me some respect. Hey, you. Ah! Sale clicked his tongue and ran towards the central corridor. Wait! Do-yoon reached out his arm but couldn't catch him. The sound of the closing door echoed round in the ruin.
가버렸어.
It's gone. Do-yoon helped Ina to regain her composure.
역시
I was right, wasn't I?
데려오자.
Let's bring him back.
가버리면
You can't just leave like this. Do-yoon took a step forward but someone grabbed him by the arm.
도윤아, 잠깐.
도윤,
여태
wait.
이러다
We all go
모르가면
together, he would
모의
feel
사냥-
threatened.
범인이 숨어 있을
But the attacker might be hiding there.
진정해.
Relax, there was no place.
방금 간게 범인일
Wait, where's Sale as the
가능성
attacker?
지금까지처럼 대책 없이
Go and
가면
prepare again, we'll be in big trouble.
증거가 더 필요해? 태블릿
What more evidence
봤지?
do you need? You saw the tablet and photos. Let's see what you left behind. Everyone looked flustered after seeing what was left of the bag's contents. There were memos, photos, and documents from all of the
나나 다른
contestants.
밴드 멤버들.
He did a detailed background check on everyone in my band, including me.
그 사이 공연에도 왔어.
Even showed up at one of our concerts. There was also documents on Hyesung. Everyone felt silent Everyone fell silent after reading the documents on themselves.
태블릿도 정말 수상해.
I have doubts about the
내내
tablet
자긴
too. They
전자기기
kept saying they
같은 거
don't need smart devices. A tablet was found in the sailor's messenger bag.
이쯤 되면
There's obviously one
사회성은
killed here, son.
아직이야. 불확실한
Not
데가
yet. There's still
남았어.
a few things left to
일단
explain.
붙잡아 놓긴 해야지.
But we need to apprehend him first.
구조대가 오기 전까진
No one's getting away until the rescue team arrives. In a bit, her lip and nodded.
스토커도 확실해. 필터에서 봤거든. 그땐 누가
What the?
일단 마음을 가라앉혀.
Just calm
그래야
down.
다음으로
Just move on.
수상한 게 고구마
A piece of
줄기처럼
evidence
막
leading to one
나와.
conclusion. Why didn't I notice this earlier?
중앙 복도 쪽으로 간 거면
You went to the central corridor. Do you
분장실일까?
think it's in the dressing room?
그럴 거야.
I think so.
무너진 스텝
The staff corridor is small and messy.
혜성이가
Maybe
있는
some
화장실.
bodies in the restroom.
거긴 안
Sure it's
갔겠지.
not hidden now. Will you tell me everything's going well? Straighten out misunderstandings, everyone's happy. If not, that's going to be a problem. There are tons of suspicions about Sale. We are split, the staff just ran away. That's not party vibe for sure. And being split is no good. You're okay, right? As long as you're okay, I'm good.
난 괜찮냐고?
Am I okay? That was totally unexpected. Though Yoon unwittingly replied to the message. Who are you really, by the way? Why keep sending me messages unadvised? Help me deal with S. Union. You know what? You don't need to know. No, I can't keep hiding things to you, poor boy. Okay, I have a younger sister. She asked me to help you. That's all you need to know. When asked why he would like to give a hand, he spoke vaguely that was just his sister's request. You're in a dire situation. Don't trouble yourself with other things. You must pull yourself together to get out of there alive. You cannot resolve all doubts in there. Just ignore minor things like who I am and concentrate on saving yourself. He might further resist you, then at least know what you guys are gonna say. Being on one page, you know? Anyway, take care of yourself for me. Doyoon quietly massaged the back of his neck. Everyone's been in shock since the messenger bag's contents were exposed. They shouldn't hurry, and they can't even like now either. Save yourselves first. Doyoon's head was filled with plug holes and
당장
eyes.
쫓아가서 각자 하고
We
싶은
immediately
말
follow him and
던지면
say whatever comes to our mind. It won't be very
말이라도 빨리
convincing.
맞춰봐요.
Let's hurry up and agree on what to say to him. You know, Tree, I haven't seen that no one's on that.
생각 같아선 바로 멱살. 위험한 상황이란 거 범인이 숨어서
그 어느 쪽이든
Both, I guess.
살아서
We need
나가야지.
to get out of here alive so you can tell us what happened. Yu-hyuk slowly rubbed his hand against his jaw.
너무 늦어도
We shouldn't wait too long. Let's start right away. Mate, go fuck yourself. To sum up, the floor director helped Ina to make it to the next round because he was a big fan of Ina. Don't connect with that crazy floor director, he's just a creepy stalker. I envy Doyoon and Ina. They are born with good looks and beloved by everyone around them. Is it allowed for the staff to favour a certain competitor? They must reset the whole show. So messed up. Can the show resume? Chances are it can be cancelled after receiving a disciplinary action. We must question the fact that Ina was picked up for the Busan preliminaries. No one knows her past or even real name, so without anyone behind her back, she couldn't have appeared on TV. She said she was performing on the streets of Busan, but only a few people know about it. And that was just before she appeared on TV. No way, I heard she had at least 2 years experience. And we should find out why she was so cocky during the show. She might have a sponsor. I hate Theta, they just say anything without thinking. I keep professional for hours if I have any updates. The Inner Light? Doreen's band name sounds fake. I won't be able to show, but now I think that you shouldn't have appeared on TV. The real Viva was Simeon Shin. She must take all responsibility for troubles caused by subordinates. A string of mysterious deaths. What's going on at the accident site of B-Stars? A tragedy caused by excessive competition. They shouldn't participate in B-Stars. After Hiei Sung's death, other survivors went silent suddenly. The floor director already killed them, all of them, except Dina. XD. I can't stand the fact that bum floor director tarnished Ina's effort. Ina, you must survive now. Get out there and sue all haters. And then you got Hiei Sung's ball. Nani?
그거는
I remember when the day I was with you because we got off the...
그래.
Yeah, I can tell by looking at the clothes. What's so special about this that you can take a picture? Ina, did you forget he's a stalker? They don't think about those things. Modern friends, after writing down this kind of crap.
그게
And this is... That came out naturally.
잠깐.
Because I didn't know someone was taking my picture back then. Anyway, that's important right now. When on earth did he take all these photos? Ina spoke disappointedly while breathing uncomfortably. Jinghyun promised me a complete change. The actual role given was to play the snobby troll. It wasn't agreed on.
하지만
Jinghyun promised her some kind of change, but she was given the role of an arrogant troublemaker. The promise became pressure. Maybe it was all inside of me. You know what I'm like when I get mad. Kind of lost since everything's so mixed up. Anyhow, Ina put aside the photos in front of her.
설마
I studied them repeatedly, but they are similar. What about the photos?
한도윤
Remember how my photos topped the trending chart? Wait, Han Do-yoon? Does that mean names are being pronounced backwards? And... Eventually, I didn't even know that someone was taking my photo and they were uploaded by someone else's account. Oh, it was controversial. Ina wiped the sweat off her forehead.
그렇다니까.
그런
False charge.
한도윤.
You got picked clean too, huh?
아니야?
Did you think you would post your band history on the B-Star website? Ina closed her mouth and frowned.
대체
I wonder when he gathered all this information about me. You think B-Stars looks for staff with private investigation experience when they're hiring? If I somehow forget about myself... Yeah. Ina memo. You also dug up random information about your band.
이건가?
But that information has already been shared to some extent. Did he think he was hiding something?
그럴지도.
He probably did. Yu Hyuk continued after a brief pause.
나도
As for me, he investigated stuff about my university and accident.
혹시
If he investigated something about the university, was it about the
그래.
scholarship? Yes, and about the accident. Yorina. That's horrible. Even discovered my uncle's phone number, but he wouldn't need that kind of information for the show. I thought he might have investigated it, but the information was too detailed.
어?
You went to see a concert? The date, it was in the middle of the audition period.
그땐
After the regional preliminaries, the concert was scheduled before we joined the audition.
혹시
Never told us about having been to the festival. We heard about it for the first time today. Yu Hyuk's face was hidden behind the shadow. As for me, they called the school's general affairs department.
어?
I heard B-Stars
Yeah.
call your school. They asked the school to validate the facts regarding the scholarship. I guess the show wanted to turn that into a discussion topic as well.
그런가?
The band's formation, history and rumors? How thorough. Are these accurate?
네.
Yes, not even a single phone number is wrong. Did much more than revalidating the information acquired from the application forms and interviews. Even the agency contacted is correct. Ji-yoon let out a loud sigh.
나도야.
In that aspect, things aren't different for us. Why on earth would the show acquire this much information?
들어봐.
I think Sale kept his composure even after the accident. He's a bit cynical, but he's always been like that.
맞아요.
He is passive, but he had his priorities straight. Jo-young nodded and put her hand over her face.
근데
But he became a totally different person after he spilled his bag. I've seen him so flustered.
그럴지도.
Given the circumstances, I can understand why he lost his cool,
그치만-
but I think he owed us an explanation. He shouldn't run away like that. We were getting agitated because he just kept saying he didn't know anything. I hope he regained his composure by now.
그랬지.
He ran away after spilling the contents of his bag. He was under so much pressure, but
솔직히
he knew he was in trouble.
그랬었는데
He insisted that everything was a coincidence and a misunderstanding, that he didn't feel things were fair. But everything has been turned upside down after what just happened. No wonder our suspicions have grown out of control now. He can no longer make any excuses for his strange behavior. Yu-Hu took a deep breath. Running away wasn't his only option, but he's the one who chose to run away.
어쨌든
He ran away from those suspicions and controversy surrounding him. In the end, he got himself in a jam.
뭐
He kept blaming things on Xingyang, as if he had nothing to do with any of this. Come to think of it, he worked with her.
아니었어.
But they didn't look close. Who knows what they were like when we couldn't see them? Doyoon spoke to Ina, who was breathing heavily out of anger.
혹시
What came out of the bag? Do you think... What came out of the bag? Do you think Sailor is responsible?
당연하지.
If he isn't, why would he carry it with him at all times? He isn't. He should have given us an explanation. If he just lashes out at me and runs away like that, how are we supposed to figure out the extent of his involvement?
잠깐.
Wait, when Hye-sun wanted to talk to us, he called us out one by one, blabbered on about a weapon and disclosing something, right? He
그랬었지.
did? What if he got that weapon from the documents in Sale's bag? Ina licked her parched lips and continued. He said the same thing back then. He must be so confident because he got the information from Xingyang. Just in time he found notes from the staff member's bag.
그렇다면
Which means he probably knew what Hye-sun was talking about.
그럴지도.
That's plausible. He also said he had a hunch from the get-go.
그래.
You remember? Then it's pretty obvious, right? If Hye-sun started running his mouth, his source would come out too. If it came to that, Sale would have... Doyoon barely managed to open his mouth.
그게
Are you saying that's the motive? He had been caught somehow in the end. In that case, he could avoid getting caught if one person became quiet. Didn't Sale know what Hye-sun was going to reveal? The details might have endangered Sale himself. Nearly said itself.
아무래도
The results of the investigation were extensive. We might be able to figure out what Hye-sun had in mind for us. Whether it was a threat to disclose something.
글쎄요.
I don't think Hye-sun was capable of digging up dirt by himself. I would say it was something that was leaked by
그러면-
Beastars. And he must have also figured out the source of information. What Hye-sun realized after finding out the source of the info.
그럼
Also, Hye-sun probably realized that Sale has engaged in stalker-like activities. Not just Ina, but the invasion of privacy against all contestants. Doyoon slowly opened her mouth after some pondering.
그래.
Yes, there's the weakness of Beastars and also
예를
the weakness
들어서-
of Sale. That's probably why he immediately followed Ina.
네.
안 되겠어.
What came out of his bag? We can't just let him slip away.
맞아.
Sale seemed to know about it. Everyone was shocked. But we can't leave him there.
그래야겠지.
You're right. We'll have to wait until he calms down.
그게
I think he was scared after the contents of his bag were exposed. That's why he was getting angry.
나도야.
To be honest, I had a similar
그래.
feeling. Yes, he was feeling scared after spilling his bag. So I guess I wasn't the only one.
솔직히
It's true he wasn't being pressed into a corner, and he ran away when his bag became a problem. His impatience was clearly caused by fear. Sale ran away because he feared the contents of his messenger bag would be exposed, not because he felt victimized.
사실은
You know what? There's something I haven't told you yet.
세일이에 대해서?
About Sale?
아니
No, about my mother. Yu-Hyuk lowered his gaze.
남들은 아무렇게나
People don't really know
얘기할
what happened to her.
테니까 너한테는
I want to tell you myself. Weird, huh?
이런-
Time like this.
난 언제든 상관없어.
I'm always ready. Just tell me when you feel like sharing it with me. Okay. Yu-Hyuk smiled weakly.
내 어머니
My mother,
스스로 목숨을
she
끊으신
killed
인슐린
herself with an
받았지.
insulin overdose. Dayan sadly looked at Yu-Hyuk.
10년이 넘는
She had
투병이었어.
been fighting her disease for so long.
방치된 채
She had
학교가 되면서
neglect and
버티기
abuse,
시작.
knew she had to endure,
마음에도 깊은
and
우울이
knew her
생기신
depression was
걸 알고
irreversible,
있었어.
already over the limit.
그걸 난
But just ignored that, just saying there was nothing I could do.
마지막을 본 것도 나였어.
And I'm the one who found her dead.
말라 빠진 몸.
A withered body, scattered insulin syringes, and the suicide
그
note.
내용.
I still remember the moment.
우린 서로 같은
We're
생각을
having
하고
the
있었어.
same
자기
thought.
존재 때문에
That our
상대가
presence was only
불행해졌다는
a
생각.
burden to the other.
단 한 번도 당신
Although I
탓을
never
한 적
blamed
없었는
her for
곁에
it.
계신 덕분에 계속
The fact
살아갈
I was
힘이
able to live on
되어왔는데
because she was standing by.
형,
더
Yu-Hyuk,
일찍 그걸
I should
말했어야
have told her
했는데
earlier.
끝까지 날
The
오해하셨으면
thought that she could have
어떡하지?
misunderstood me until her last day has been a weight to my mind.
마음을 짓눌렀어.
그런 오해는
I
하지
hope she didn't
않으셨을 거라고
misunderstand me
생각해.
like that.
그랬기만 해.
I'm sure she didn't. Yu-Hyuk nodded quietly.
모두가 외면하는 곳에서
Desired by everyone who was solely relying on each
갑자기
other. And then suddenly she was
이겨내려고
gone.
베스타에 나온
You joined
거잖아.
B-Stars so from your past,
그런
right?
거창한
No
생각까지.
such wishful thinking.
다만
My
가슴
mother told me
펴고
to always keep my
당당하게
chin up.
살라고 하셨어. 난
So that's what I
그래서
decided to do.
여기로 흘러든 거야.
That's how I got here.
이런 상황에 와버렸고
After all, we're in this mess right now.
이 상황이 우리 탓이야.
자,
우리가 무대를
We're not
무너뜨린
the
것도
ones who
아니잖아.
destroyed the
지금
stage.
벌어지는 일들도
This hell will be over soon. Yu-Hyuk slowly nodded.
그래.
Yeah, it won't take
얼마 남지
too
않았어.
long to get out of
의지하면서
there.
여길
We'll
나가면
rely
돼.
on each other, make it out of there alive.
그럼
Then I should be able to start over again.
이야.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. What? Lost the phone? No
아니야.
devices? He's such a liar, isn't he?
그랬어.
He was so ambivalent when we checked the belongings of Hye-sung. I guess this is why.
당연하지.
Of course. I shouldn't have stepped in. We should have checked everything he had. Ina took a deep breath.
하여튼
Anyhow, we'll be able to figure out why he lied to us in no time. Betrayer.
그건
The photo of you and Ina. Did you read the memo? You think Sale wrote it?
그게
I don't know why it's hung in his
그럴지도.
like. It was a printed photo, so there was no metadata. Although the original copy could be in digital format. I need to see the original copy to be sure. I wonder who took it, what they took it with,
그래.
and how. Yeah, and they should also tell us if the photo was taken by Sale. We won't know anything until then.
그런데
However, the fact that they were in Sale's bag, and Sale's sneaky behaviour so far, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I keep having my doubts. Sale was hiding his tablet.
그랬었는데
He said he lost his phone and there were no devices. He also told me that he'd be using his notebook to write
그리고-
things down, but in his bag. Though you let out a groan. He ran away after spilling his bag. He didn't give us any explanation.
아마도
Maybe he was afraid of revealing the contents of the tablet, considering the things that came out of his bag. Plus, that tablet contained problematic things.
그러니까
There's no other way to see it. I wonder what's on the tablet that would make him want to run away. Hugh paused to stare at the other side of the stage. For
결국
now, we can only imagine. We'll find out eventually. Why he lied and what's on that tablet. What the fuck?
그러고 보니
I didn't remember at first because I was so shocked. Now I remember the tablet that came out of his bag.
그래요?
You know the tablet?
그게
Beastars issued us. Do Yoon wedged in after listening to Ju Yoon.
그런가요?
I didn't know. What about the functions? Could the tablet be used to contact someone
아무래도.
outside? The model that was given to the staff members? I'm sure it didn't have the phone app.
혹시
What about other
그건-
functions? There weren't much different from the watch functions. That model had most of the functions. I'm not sure why he lied about the tablet though.
도대체
Not even the report would gather information like this. They were being vague about Hyesung, but
그게
come to think of it, Sale has been referring to it as fact. It's probably because he already knew everything. Looks like he gathered any data that he could get his hands on. Ju Yoon fiddled with a small business card.
그건
What's that? This is some ridiculous stuff. It's a business card of the CEO of the agency that managed Beloved. The agency went bankrupt years ago. How did he... Oh, business card.
근데
You can't obtain something like this just by asking the school kid.
혹시
He probably obtained it through background checks or taking shortcuts just like other documents. I'm sure he did. I also found a similar document with my name on it. Ju Yoon fiddled with the folded paper in her hands. What do you
글쎄요.
think is? I
그건-
have no idea. It's a document about my diagnosis. Medical certificate? No way.
맞아.
Yes, it's my psychiatric medical certificate. It's only a copy, but can you believe it? This came out of sales. The fuck?
대체
I wonder how they got a hold of this.
그랬어.
They even hired background check agencies. Must have something to do with a private investigator. So... Yu-Hyuk frowned and closed his mouth. Yu-Hyuk, what's wrong?
그게
I also found something strange in my report. They even did a paternity test to see if he was real. My biological father. That's horrible!
몰랐어.
What's ironic is I never gave them my consent for this. None of this was possible. That's what keeps me up most.
뭐야 진짜?
Yes, despite... What's that? Curious? This stuff is ridiculous. Looks like you found my mum's house. You know, unfolding the envelopes. Some mail that was sent to my mum's house. He's been so diligent as to steal these.
내 참.
Everything's suspicious now. Someone posting photos I'm not even aware of. Someone else adamantly in friends of my own account. Letters with no name on them. So you'll have nothing to do with them? Maybe you had everything to do with them.
있잖아.
We should think about it after hearing his side of the story. Ina turned around and faced Do-yoon with a worried look on her face.
한도윤.
Do-yoon, think about it. Why just me? Why just me after gathering all that extensive data? I agree for now. Most of the documents that came out of his bag, including the photos of Reiki.
말이 돼? Maybe not. The documents we saw were about power. 그렇잖아?
Yes, we didn't see
그게
it. He packed his bag and
하여튼.
left. We couldn't see what's inside that bag. Maybe Ina put her hands on her knees and leaned forward. A drop of sweat fell from her forehead. He was annoying at times, but I trusted him. This is too big of a betrayal. What's the functions work except for phone app? If Ji-yoon said it, it must be
그래도
accurate. There's still a possibility.
어?
Or
진짜야?
possibility.
그럴까?
You're saying he used the tablet to call out Hye-sung somehow?
맞았어.
Now we're talking. If it can make calls, that'll be the end of the story. But even if it doesn't, there's still a possibility. Ina stood in front of Do-yoon.
들어봐봐.
This is how I
예를
see
들어.
it. He uses the tablet to contact Hye-sung. He lures Hye-sung into the restroom.
그러면
그렇잖아? 그러고 보니
There's another thing that surprised me other than the fact that he became a totally different person. We did to Ina before he ran away.
그래요.
He got angry and yelled at her,
그래.
as if to say, "You can't do this to me." Do-yoon began to speak after pausing to recollect the moment.
그랬었는데.
He said he tried to stop Hye-sun, but without being
왜
seen.
있을까?
Was he just saying it because he was angry? But it was so specific. His remark either carried a message or it was incomprehensible. Could be both. What he said still lingers in my ears, bothering me.
아직이야.
Maybe this isn't important at the moment. There's a different reason why we're having this conversation here. We also need to reveal things like the metadata of the phone.
그치만
그건
But no one will tell us who actually took them. Nope.
아니지. 들어봐.
저기
What's my point?
아무래도
I think I missed the point.
들어봐.
This is what I think. It doesn't matter whose it is, whether it's a photo document. Came out of sales bag, so he must be
근데
known. By the way...
아니요.
그래. 문제는 그거야.
혹시
Maybe there's something else in his bag? I can't even imagine anymore. More things to hide. Report event!
끝. 어땠을 것 같아? 스폰서 얘기.
I don't even know how the story about the sugar daddy ended. Jo-yoon looked exhausted.
말씀하실 거라면
I'm ready when you
말을
are.
꺼낸 이상
Since I brought it up, I'll finish it. Jo-yoon began to speak in a subdued voice.
그날
I went to the hotel as agreed.
몇 시간이나
I
일찍
spent a few
가서
hours there and sat in the
모자
cafe,
푹 눌러 쓰고
waiting quietly with my baseball cap on.
들떠미처럼 내일인데도
Interestingly, that was the
그제서야
first
혼자
time I could
생각해본
quietly
거야.
think about the whole thing, about my
그러다
life. Then I came to realization.
어떤 걸요?
What realization?
꿈,
About my dream. I had endured so much already to achieve my dream.
연습생 시절을 버티고
I made it
뒤바뀐
through the tough
컨셉을
training times and
소화해내고
doubted myself to meet
그랬던
character.
것처럼 일도 그치만 전혀 아니야. 꿈을 꾸고 비러브드의 내 자신을 전 비러브드를 통해서 이건 남들 노름을
So he got out of there.
그대로 거길
Yeah,
떠났어.
I just left without looking back.
연락도 안 받았어.
And answered my phone for days. Jo-yoon's face was hidden behind the long hair.
이게 탈주.
That's how I left the group and how my agency went out of business.
자기를 지킨 것뿐인 얘기잖아요.
You're just protecting
끝까지
yourself.
용기를 내진 못했어.
But I failed to find the courage to face the others.
가족들,
Couldn't talk to
멤버들
anyone, including my family, my team
누구라도
members.
눈
And even
딱
so, I could have
다
sacrificed.
건질 수 없었냐고 하며 돌아다니는 무례한 소문에도 될 마음에 생긴 병을 견디느라 혼자 웅크리고만 있었어. 나 자신으로서는 그치만 입 다물고 있어.
Her downcast eyes slowly wandered about.
그런데 이
Now I
어려서부터
see they've spread rumors about me dating someone.
진실을 말 못할 거라고 생각해서 저러겠지.
Because they think I'll keep my mouth
여태
shut,
조용히
like I always
쓰니
have been. Ji-yoon slowly ran her hand through her long hair.
그 새끼들은 몰라.
Those assholes
내가
don't
어떤
know how I
마음으로
felt
거기
when I went to
갔는지
the
또
hotel.
어떤 마음으로 거기서
When I
또
ran away
진실을
from
삼켜
I was
병이
sick
나고
from
가족에게
implementing
기대 겨우
my son I
이겨내
found this fine.
무대로 돌아오고 싶어도 받아주질 않아서
I'm
오디션에
counting this
다시
audition because
서는
no one else will bring me back. Ji-yoon quietly took a deep breath.
누나
You
괜찮아?
okay? Are you having... No,
괜찮아.
I'm alright.
이런 때 이
I think
얘기를
now I'm
하게
thinking
될
of
줄
like this.
오래 안 사람들한테도
I haven't told you.
언젠가는 할 이야기였어요.
If I told it to someone eventually, it's just a matter of time. No, but this came out of me unexpectedly. Reason for hiding. Truth, she went there as promised to meet a sugar daddy, but changed her mind and disappeared. She was falsely disgraced and suffered pain for a long time as a result. Do you remember what you said before you ran away? You said that I would have been eliminated already by Hye-sung if he hadn't... Ina raised her head after mumbling something to herself.
혹시
Could it
예를
be...
들어
When he said I would have been destroyed, he was referring to Hye-sung's threat to disclose something? When he said he tried to stop him without being seen, that meant... He made... He's... He made Hye-sung keep quiet, and that way all the threats and disclosures would be gone. But later, I pushed him into a corner. He might have shown his true intentions without even realizing it. I never asked him to do anything for me, but he thinks it's unfair. Ina quietly continued while staring off into the distance.
들어봐봐.
Hye-sung wasn't aware, but his aces were prepared by Sale.
응?
그래.
Damn it! It's been ages since I last got a report I sent for her. The group gathered in one place after finishing the
이
conversation.
정도면 충분하겠지.
Guess we've talked
더
long enough.
얘기해도 같은
We've
말
just been peeing
반복이야.
ourselves. Okay then.
세일이가 도망친 거
Do you think Sale ran off because he was afraid of being exposed as the attacker? Doyoon nodded his head reflexively.
그런 것 같아.
I think
남은
so.
건
We
당사자의
need now
확실한
Sale's
해명뿐이야.
clear explanation.
난
I have
다른
a
생각
different
자기
idea.
인적이
Sale
드러나면서
got scared after his past being
두려워서
revealed.
확실한 건
All we know is that he didn't want to go into detail.
같은 걸 보고도 생각이
It's funny how
갈리네.
different.
언니, 이쪽도 없는
알겠어요. 이유
Possibility of crime. Crap.